Desmond dance party! That's probably the dumbest way I've ever started a stream. We're back. Oh, I forgot to repair my armor. But yeah, I did Tuscany and Forlì. I still have a tough time remembering it. And we're back here in Venice. We're starting here because I feel like it would have interrupted the flow to not start where we left off.
Buongiorno e ben arrivato. I'm Elvise. Senor Don has asked that I escort you to the workshop. Are you ready?
I remember this. I remember playing this on a computer and realizing that problem. That NPC following problem of they're too slow for my too slow for my run, but too fast for my walk. Like playing this on a keyboard, you will quickly realize, like, oh, I cannot keep pace with these people. Not because they're too fast, but because they're too in the middle. Because look, this is fast walk. It was keeping up decently built. Like a shuffle. Like, oh, maybe it wasn't this part. It was a different part, I guess. Maybe later we're helping, because I could have sworn Leonardo had to at least get attacked by flies. I guess. Could have sworn Leonardo was carrying a box.
No other city can match the size of Venezia's markets, be it spices or silk, from near and far. There is.
You were told to stay home, but the rent is paid. I have every right to sell here. Emilio disagrees. No, stop!
Let us continue the tour elsewhere.
Oh, I don't get to go fight them. I want to fight them. See, look, I can't catch up with my fast walk. They're getting away. But if I hold R1 and just R1, not the free run R1, it's too fast. You will see when we go back to following.
Look, isn't it amazing? Would you mind buying it for me? I left my money with my bags.
I'm surprised he doesn't already have one of those.
Hey, and your step, Corleone.
Oh yeah, also I have over 100,000 florins because of all the quests I did. Didn't encounter anything as hard as peacekeepers.
And here we have the Palazzo della Seta, home to Emilio Barbario. Normally I'd suggest a closer look, but with the way things are now...
Why? What's happened?
He is attempting to unify the merchants beneath a single banner. There's been resistance, some of it violent.
What kind of resistance?
They say they're fighting for the people, for freedom or some such nonsense. Baggianate, if you ask me.
You said nonsense twice.
They destroyed my stand. I demand compensation.
Here you are, then.
The Doge will know about this. I'll report you to the council.
Good luck with that, my friend.
What are you doing?
You're under arrest for disrupting commerce.
What? You just invented that. There's no such law.
There is now.
No! Stop!
You know, when you're on the right side, you shouldn't have to use force to get people to come to your side. You know? Like, you don't need to literally beat people over the head to teach them the world is not flat. You know, it's people who think it's flat that are, well, no one's getting violent over that argument, but
I present to you your
you know what I mean.
workshop, Ser Da Vinci. We spared no expense in its design. You'll see, it is perfect, as if you never left Firenze. I wish you great success, and hope you enjoy Venezia as much as she enjoys having you.
So, here we are. Exciting, isn't it? Care to come in?
Maybe later. I need to visit the Palazzo della Seta. Try and gain an audience with Emilio.
As you wish. But should you find yourself with free time, or another codex page, don't hesitate to visit. My door is always open.
Grazie, my friend.
I have like 4 more.
Di nulla.
Also, I think if you don't hit that input, I think that's actually like a QTE, and you can miss it and not hug Leonardo, which would have been sad if I had missed that. So I'm glad I caught it. Oh, good. Assassin contracts unlocked. Sure haven't got enough of those. All right, let me go back and get the viewpoint. I'm still trying to think of a better example for, like, if you're right, you don't have to force people to believe it.
Santa Maria dei Frari. I've marked it on your map.
Okay, thanks. Also, I still have to go do those crypts we found before. I guess I could still use the world is round one. It's like, you know, if someone were to try to scientifically prove that the Earth is flat, you wouldn't need to fight them on it, because they, through their own scientific method, presuming they're using an actual scientific method and not just cherry picking whatever they want to hear, you wouldn't have to force them to believe that the world is round, because they would come to learn it from actually studying the topic. So like I don't know if it really is more beneficial for these merchants to join under one banner. You shouldn't have to force them. They should realize, like, oh hey, yeah, you guys actually are having a good time being unified. Let me come join you. There shouldn't have to be any force. If anything, I feel like the use of force makes people more reluctant to join your side. You know, just out of spite. Like, oh, you beat up my fish stand. Well, I'm still not gonna join your side. So take that. The use of force just makes people resent you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually go do those crypts. Get them out of the way. I know we just got here and there'd be some cool things to do. But, yeah, let me go get those crypts. It was like 2? So we'll start with here because this is where the ferry brought me. Forley. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm still kind of surprised that there was a tomb here. And there was actually 2 races to do here. There was like a regular foot race and then there was a horse race. And the horse race actually had cutscenes with it. Nothing very important. Just like, you know, the start was an actual like cutscene of Ezio making a bet with someone. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's over here. Now, I did run into one assassination contract that was tricky and frustrating because it was, you had to take out these like 5 or 6 guys without getting detected. And I don't know what happened. At least 2 times I failed for seemingly no reason. Like I was just walking, like not even running, just walk. I was just like this. I was walking through the city and it's like failed, detected. It's like I haven't even killed anyone yet. Why am I I'm not even like climbing on buildings. I'm being very socially acceptable. And no one had died yet. There was no dead bodies to tip people off. I have no idea why I got detected. Like, twice. Actually, okay, I think the second time there was a dead body, so that was probably it. I did eventually get it, and that one was not as annoying as Peacekeepers, because there was an actual strategy to it. It was be stealthy. So you just had to make sure you could approach your targets without being seen, and then kill them also without being seen. I'm surprised my notoriety isn't causing me problems right now. It's more like, the bard shoving his way through a crowd of people to chase me in particular down. I guess I just have an air of wealth about me. I wonder why that would be the case. It's not like I have 100,000 florins. And I did also, I encountered another... Why am I going up here? We're not even close to the crypt yet. Or the tomb. I did encounter another one that was kill 10 of X enemy within X amount of time. I guess that would be Y time to use variables properly. Is that a feather? Let me get that feather. I'm going to have to go higher than the feather and then jump down. But that one was way easier than Peacekeepers, because A, they were archers, so they would... Collecting feathers with my feet, okay. Not even like not even the kind of collect it with my feet where you would expect to be able to collect it with your feet, like, you know, any other video game collectible where it's like, oh yeah, you just collect it if you tap it with any part of your body. No, like my feet have an extra like 2 feet of reach. Yeah, for one thing, they were archers, so not nearly as tough as brutes. Pretty easily assassinatable. And 2. It was 2 minutes instead of 1 minute. Sorry, I take a moment to scratch my ear. Yeah, it was a lot more fun than Peacekeepers because I could just throw throwing knives at them from a distance as I approached them, and it felt more like... It felt more video gamey, but in a fun way. You know, like when they set up, like... You know those kinds of side modes in games where it's like, oh, how about you take this car and you drive it into those trash cans, and we'll basically play bowling, but with a car. It's like that. You know, it felt like it was specifically set up for me to do as a fun little side thing, but that's why it was fun. It's because it was not as difficult as killing 10 of the highest health enemies in the game in an unreasonably fast amount of time. Okay, but not effective in this area. I wonder why. Okay, would you just get up, please? Actually, I forget if I said I was gonna do these off screen, because they can be kind of annoying. I mean, there's only 6 of them, so I probably should do them on screen. Okay, so I am here, jump across, then over here. So it's reminding me of City in the Sky and Twilight Princess with all the broken out floors zipping back and forth between them. It will ever. I wonder if this will give me a way back up if I fall. Oh, it's on a timer. What a weird mechanism. Which way? It's very unclear. How about I try, like, over here? Oh. Oh, that's not even a platform. That's just a pile of rocks. Sure you can't get up there? Oh. I just swim under, okay. That's one of those moments where I question, you know, if you get stuck on that, who do you blame? Do you blame the game, or do you blame the player for not realizing that they can do that? Because I guess up to that point I haven't... Like, the game has never made me swim under gates. But I got a tutorial for it when I swam close enough to the gate, so, you know, it's not exactly the situation of, you know, monkeys in a locked in a room with a typewriter, and eventually they'll type Shakespeare. It's more like, you know, give me a minute, and I'll eventually walk close enough to the gate that the tutorial will trigger. It's making me feel like I need to sneak. So I would like to sneak. While I was doing the mission where I couldn't get caught, actually I did 2 of them, but I did the second one way better because I had learned a thing that's a big help for staying hidden. Where am I going? This way? Yes, this way. Okay, well, so much for being hit. So the purpose of poison is that it's not instant death. They don't die right away. And that's pretty much exactly what you use it for. That's its exact purpose, is that the target does not die right away, so it's like hitting them with the hidden blade, but you have extra time to leave the area and hide before your target drops dead. Which is exactly the thing I needed for those missions where I had to stay hidden. Because I could poison them and then run away, and, you know, they're still not detecting me, and by the time they drop dead, I'm already sitting on a bench waiting for them to die. Interestingly, I did see that there is a fast poison upgrade. And I would definitely say that the poison is slower than you might expect. Or maybe slower than I would expect, having played other games that have a form of poison in them. You know, other Assassin's Creeds that have poison. But I don't, you know, if the whole point of poison is that it gives you time to get away and stay hidden and stuff, I don't know that I want it to go faster. Especially because there's a secondary effect to it where before they die, they will go berserk. So you can kind of use that to mainly cause a distraction. I can't imagine they'll actually kill anyone. Gonna take whatever you got in your pockets. Gonna... No. Never mind. That animation ended before I could even start the joke. It wasn't a good enough joke anyway. I won't even... I was gonna ask if he had butter in his pockets, because in Skyrim, if you get the Hearthfires DLC, they add butter as an item, and for some reason, random bandits will just have butter on them. Is this one also on the timer? Yep, okay. Well, they made it. Did a nice tack on the wall. We go this way. Kind of getting flashbacks to Dr. Muto when we were up in the rafters as a rat. Except this is way smoother in design. I say that, and now I'm stuck. Can I... Get on that, and then... Once again, wall decorations that are impressively solid. Impressively solidly attached to the wall. Once again, with the camera pan, and I'm definitely not taking this all in. Was that a brute down there? Am I gonna have to assassinate a brute? Which way did I assume I came in from here because it's... Oh, no, I came in... Never mind, I was gonna say from there because it's locked and they want me to be able to move forward. Or they could just point me in the direction of forward and have it obviously not be the wrong way. Wait, what you got? You got any butter in your pockets?
Come, sir. Just a quick word.
Yeah, quick word from our sponsors. Today's video sponsored by Death. That would be really, really surreal and possibly disturbing advertisement to have in your video. If it were actually sponsored by the actual Grim Reaper somehow. Then the whole commercial is just reminding you that you will die one day. Ah, man, I'm not gonna assassinate him. But maybe I can. If you could settle down, jeez. Ow. Gotcha. You know, I didn't want to practice that, and I'm ending up practicing it anyway. Because it is satisfying to pull off. Just like a tablecloth. You know, when you do the magic trick where you pull it off the table, but then you leave everything else on the table that was on top of it? That's satisfying to pull off, too. That's the satisfying to pull off thing in two ways. I'm sure you could have reached that. Sometimes Ezio does take a couple extra steps up the wall that he doesn't take normally, when it means he can reach something the game wants him to reach. Okay, this is probably going to take me a couple of tries, because to my recollection, it's always taken me a couple of tries. Because you gotta learn the path. And also not have Ezio do that. Ooh, barely. Alright, can I check the name of the statue again? No. Well, I don't remember any of the other assassins' names, so I'll just call you Friend. Alright, friend, let me take your emblem. And then magically the secret door unlocks. Kulangal? Or Kulangal? It gave me the name eventually, so that's good enough for me. What's that lever? I already have my way out. Why is there a lever? Okay. For immersion, I guess. It almost feels like one of those things where, like, if this were multiplayer, this would be like, if only one player made it, they pull that lever so the rest of the players... so the other players can get up too. Man, that reminds me of Mario Wonder coming out soon. Couple of weeks. Not gonna play multiplayer, but I'm excited for it regardless. Wait, prison escape? That was a prison? I think with that money I gained from that crypt, I will pay off this guy. This herald. What? Oh yeah, my chest is full. And I don't care enough to go open it because I'm not using the money on anything. I could go buy all the weapons and stuff, and actually, we can buy all the metal armor now. But I wanted to give the whatever this armor is a little extra time. Where is the smith though? I would like to repair my armor. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me, I come through. Really got to repair my armor. Yeah, I could buy the metal armor. I want to say this is the final armor upgrade, because where do you go from metal? Again, this is back when Assassin's Creed was mostly historical, so it's not like I'm gonna have mithril or elven armor after this, or glass. Like it's normal everyday materials that armor would be made out of. And I don't think I've gotten any new weapons. At least since last buying a new sword. Since buying the scimitar. Honestly, I still have not figured out the point of small weapons. Because unlike in Assassin's Creed 1, they don't let you fight with throwing knives. I mean, small weapons, not the game. It's like, I kind of want to go start a fight just so I can prove that, not just to anyone watching, but to myself. I also don't want to. I don't really want to get. Ooh, feather. I don't really want to get into an unnecessary fight. I didn't mean to go all the way up, but I guess Ezio wanted to. Collect it with your feet again. I know I gotta make my way to a fast travel business. Camera snap. Okay. Get off the roof, Ezio. Let me try to aim for the water. What a graceful dive. Okay, now get out of the water. And then we go to, Tuscany. Any gate will do. Actually, I think the north gate is closest. Good old memory chamber. I think that's what the wiki said that was called. And I don't gain notoriety here. Perfect place to get into an unnecessary fight so I can try fighting with throwing knives. Oh, there they are. I know I saw the red on the map. Hey, 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 guard, hey. Okay. No. Yeah, if I pull out throwing knives, I basically defend with my fists. And if I were to... Oh, hey, wait. So I can do this. That puts me on unarmed. Okay, how do I drop this again? Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know that there's any point to the small weapons. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye. See you later. You think I killed the one I punched? I wasn't paying attention. That would have been funny. Just screw that guy in particular, apparently. To the tomb! To Ezio.
What's with him?
Yeah, what is with him? What is with him? When I was looking for the statues, there was someone... Like, I accidentally climbed up on one of the little balconies. You know, one of those short stone walls that they have there. And I was just sitting there while I was looking around for the statues, and some guy walks by and goes... Actually, I forget which line he used. He said... I think he said something about how like, oh, how does he move like that?
That's a man, not like an eagle.
Like, how does he move, like, not at all? Sitting on a wall that is short enough that really anyone could get on top of? I have no idea. Okay, and it's, down there? Yeah, right here. I wonder why the skull turns upside down. There's probably no significant reason behind that at all. But I asked the question anyway. Rats? You have to find a seal. Excuse me. Cape not effective in this area. Aw, man, but it was effective outside. Okay, get out of the water. I think the ladder is just to go home. I'm not doing that already. I was about to say, oh, I need a leather. I found it. Such a difficult puzzle. I don't know. I don't know how I did it. Yeah, looks like they want me to go around the outside. Exit the wine cellar. I would have thought that this wine cellar here is connected to an assassin's tomb. Well, yeah, well, I bet you're not one of the guards who are good at climbing. So they do have agile guards. The loading screen tip told me about them. See, this is why I say it's pointless that it shows me the way around, because I always forget. Like I did there. But stop. Stop stabbing me in the feet. I have the high ground. The fight is supposed to be over. Where did he go? They knew where I was enough to throw rocks at me, but not enough to not have the circle turn yellow. Not have the map turn yellow. Where'd he go? Why did you jump off that way? Stop running on the wrong wall. I like to think I'm starting to get better at controlling the precise mechanics. You know, being like there are idiosyncrasies to it, but then sometimes it's just like, nope, no idiosyncrasies. It's just wonky. Yeah, I'm up here now. You can't catch me. Oh, hello. Don't mind me, just jumping on your chandelier. Exiting your wine cellar. Go through the library hall. I think there was one time I did this area, this library here, stealthily. Oh no, they saw me! Okay, well. With all the climbing that I'll have to do here in the library, I'm positive that I need to kill people now. Alright, let me get over here. I think this was actually where Stephen George first showed off fighting with the hidden blades and how it's guaranteed death if you counter.
Odio questi momenti di incertezza.
No!
Pazienza ragazzi, let's slip up. Be ready.
Brutes sure do like to dance, jeez. Oh, come on, that was a clear counter. That one wasn't.
The bigger they are.
There clearly were a couple of guards that were unable to make it up this way. Or, no, just the one? Okay. Well, good for him, because he gets to live.
Eccolo! Where the hell did you see which way he went?
It's so funny how easily they lose track of me.
Damn it! There he is! Don't worry!
Chiudiamo questa faccenda.
Nope, that was on me.
You can't hit me.
Ow, he hit me. You know, random thought that has nothing to do with anything that's going on, but something that just popped in my head. I'm gonna go to another convention soon. DerpyCon. It's at the end of the month. I always go to conventions and I see all the costumes around, you know, all the people cosplaying things I don't know. But whoa. I mean, things I don't know is not the right phrasing, because it's like things I do know just haven't watched.
Eccolo! You won't escape!
And
I see him!
it always makes me feel like I'm missing out, you know? Like, I see all the people, all the cosplays from one, you know, from any given franchise. Like, the more cosplays from it I see, the more I'm like, man, I sure would like to appreciate these cosplays on more than just a basic level, you know? And the thought that just occurred is, do I want to try to watch something in these, like, 22 days I have
Eccolo! Damn! Cut him off!
to, you know, get one of those more popular things under my have watched list, so I can try to appreciate more cosplays this time. Ow. Okay. How about I just, and then I pick your pockets. I definitely can't think of anything I could finish in 20. I already forgot what I said. 22 days. So I wouldn't know what I would watch. But, you know, just a thought. It's like, I probably should try to watch something. You know, like My Hero Academia or something. I swear, Danganronpa was that way for me at one point, and then by the time I actually got around to playing the games myself, people don't cosplay Danganronpa characters as much anymore. It's like, man. I'm not really sure what lets me do that when they've noticed me. Because sometimes they block it. And I don't know why sometimes they don't. No, not there. Gotta love all these conveniently placed door knockers. You know, the handle on a door that you swing it up and down. Oh, that's... Okay, they didn't want me to go there. Get off the wall! Stop doing that! What would these even be here for if they were a thing that was put here for actual purpose other than me climbing on them? Oh yeah, there we go. And then check for butter. 3 florins. Aw. I did buy bag expansions. I forget which ones. But I expanded some pouches off screen, I think. Maybe that was on screen. So I have to keep track. Oh, there's the thing to climb. I found that kind of by accident because I was trying to get up to these. I wonder how much I skip by doing that. Probably nothing. It looks like nothing. Oh, okay, fine. No, not that wall. Jump over there. So you can jump back like Frogger. Nope, did again. Man, I've climbed all this way, and I haven't passed a way back up if I fall. Man, now I'm starting to think of Conquer, because of that one section that makes you climb a tower. Needless to say, this is way better than Conquer. It looks like they're... Yeah, they're like mummified. And half white, half red. Or maybe that's just a decorative strip put down the middle. Yeah, that's middle. Nope, climbing on the sarcophagus. I'm pretty sure that's not... Pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. It's frowned upon. Oh, I can walk through the flag. Hang on a second. Oh, sorry about that. And shopping frames. Okay, cool. My brother reminded me that my laundry was done. It's like I totally forgot to get it after dinner like I normally do. And I'm out of breath because the laundry room is downstairs. And my room is upstairs, which actually I guess that's a common thing, at least for American houses. But yeah, had to run downstairs and then run upstairs with a laundry basket. I can see my house from here. Hey, you spoiled it. I don't know that there's going to be a great view when I come out of here, but now I do. Also, I just remembered last night I dreamt that I went an entire half of a stream playing this, not realizing I was muted. Should have been more careful to make sure that I wasn't muted at the start of this. Hopefully I wasn't. Alright, there we go. It's like, where's the hay? There's the hay. It's double hay. There's 2 towers you can jump down to it from. Okay, where's the fast travel? There. Can I view other city maps? Why is my marker there? No. Okay. I'll just have to trust that I took care of the other tombs in other places. Does that mean Venice has 3? Excuse me. I don't think Venice is that big. Jeez, stop burping. Village is full. Enjoy the money, Claudia. Forgot her name for a moment. Oh, feel bad. She's my sister. I'm supposed to remember her name. I don't remember where I was. The bridge? I think we were at the bridge. Yeah, that's where... It is where we started, which is what I meant. Oh, there's a Templar hideout. Let's go do that. I feel like a Templar hideout implies much more fighting. Don't know what that guy was shouting about. I mean, I do know, but, like, I wasn't chasing him. He's freaking out over nothing. Excuse me, come through. Am I going down the right city street? It's a little hard to tell with the no map. Okay, let's find a tower. Or I could... I'll just climb right to the hideout. So as far as I can remember, this is the last city we unlock. So I don't know what to make of that. Nope, go in the water, the water, the water. Aww. I made it to the water. Self-hiding corpse. See, if I had more control over Ezio and the game was better at anticipating where I wanted to go, he realistically would have jumped in the water. I mean, realistically as in like real life, but then also if he were listening to my control properly, he would have went in the water. Oh wait, it's through here. Am I not high enough? Yeah, I don't know what to make of this being possibly the last city in the game. Because it means less stuff I'll have to do between streams when I complete. Aha! Didn't even know he was looking for me, but then he realized, aha! Yes, I am! Yeah, once I finish Venice between streams, like that's kind of it. Which does make me think, like, maybe I should try to do the glyphs. Because otherwise, like, I'd be, like, 99% of the way through the game. You know, 99% completion, and then the glyphs will be the other 1%. So why not do them? Although, I just remembered the feathers, and I definitely am not getting the feathers. No ifs, ands, or buts. I am not getting the feathers. I think I've just convinced myself I'm not getting the glyphs either. Because I was trying to get the ones in, like, Forley. Is that right? Forley? I want to say Florley, but that doesn't sound right. And I couldn't find them. They make them kind of inconvenient because it's not something you could look at on your map, which is fine. They don't want to give away the location. They want it to be like an Easter egg hunt. You gotta look for them. But it doesn't mark the landmarks on your map, which I think they should do. They should have an icon that shows you landmarks that still have glyphs on them. So that you know, you can look at your map and go, oh, there's the landmark that has a thing I need to find. Yeah. The path. Can't skip it. But like, let me just show you real quick how you're supposed to know if a building has a landmark on it. If a landmark has a glyph on it. You have to come down to locations and go through by city. Like, see, I'm missing seven glyphs in not Florence, Venice. And that eyeball icon is how you know. But that's all the hint they give you. Oh hey, I have been calling them the right thing. They are called glyphs. Like, do I know where this building is? No, I'm neither a historian nor a guy who looks at maps and tells you where landmarks are. I have no idea. I know that this landmark has a glyph on it. I do not know where that landmark is. Because to me, it's just some big building somewhere. And I have no indication of where on my map that building is. So I really don't want to get the glyphs. I could just look at a guide, but I don't think it's going to be worth the effort. Alright, so I'm down here. Where do I need to go? I mean, that's the hard part, is figuring out where you start. Because it's pretty straightforward once you get started. Because there's really only one path through here. I think the game crashed. And 0 frames. I think it was supposed to play cutscene, but it just failed to load the cutscene. Good thing this game autosaves. I'm pretty sure it autosaved when I entered here. I just want to give it another minute, just in case. I just wanted to sit in silence for a moment. Just throw anyone off. Would be funny to see someone come in and because nothing is happening and I'm not saying anything, that they think the stream itself is frozen. Well then, the entire PlayStation is frozen. It wasn't listening to me holding down the PlayStation button to bring up the menu. But the power button worked fine. I was just about to say, this is probably going to beep at me. It beeped at me. Well, it's kind of funny that I'm coming to the intermission screen twice. Two unplanned intermissions while playing this. We're still a half an hour away from my usual planned intermission. And I feel like we've done nothing in the game right now. It's a good stream. When you take more breaks than you intend to and you don't do anything in the game, it's a good time. Alright, we're loading back into it. Oh, that was fast. Find the treasure room. Alright, well, thankfully I wasn't too far in there. Oh, look, the ladder fell. Someone once had a way back up if they fell, and then the ladder fell. The way back up if they fell. Alright, I feel like I'm using that joke too much. It's not funny anymore. Well, it didn't freeze again. That's good. Put the ladder down. You need a way back up if you fall. Oh, oh. That was not what I was supposed to do. It was not a lean away from the wall and jump moment. There we go. I mean, maybe I could have jumped, but that definitely felt like the safer, smarter move. Good. Now I have a place the game will start back up if it crashes again.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
So I gotta go here? Again, all these metal rings on the wall that I have no idea why they would possibly be there. Very convenient. No! He did the thing! He did the thing where if you keep holding R1 and X, then he just keeps going straight forward even though there's nothing there, and he really shouldn't auto-jump like that. He really should not be programmed to jump off of a ledge if there is nothing to save him. Or at the very least, if I do that, he should have an animation where it goes, whoa! Because he does have that animation, he just did it. It should do that first, and then if I'm really committed to jumping, I should have to press an additional input. You know, I should have to tap forward on the thumbstick or something, or just keep holding the direction. No, okay, that was not the way. That one was on me. I did not know where I was going. Come on, swing. Alright, I gotta hold X. I forgot. Yeah, I'm supposed to go over here. Skater birds. Why are they so dirty? Like, okay. This one that I'm on right now, that my hands are on, it looks like water would come from there. But why the others? Why are the rest so dirty? I think realistically, if I had jumped to that ladder, it would have fallen over. Probably should, you know, laws of physics say it probably should have done that. I mean, technically I'm the one saying probably. Because physics doesn't have a probably. It either is or is not. Except in quantum physics, I guess. There's your probably. You're probably in the laws of physics. It's probably there. I don't know. You have to look at it first. And I would use this to get over here where I do this again. Up on this, and then I jump across to another one. Symmetry! I'm sure I'm gonna go across the birds. But what's over there? Excuse me. Open the door. That door? And there we go. How no one has found this, I'm not really sure. That's kind of the theme with all of these, I suppose, with all their secret entrances and exits. I just realized that, you know, I keep making a big deal out of like, oh, I'm not gonna get the treasure maps because it's just chests and I don't care enough to get them all. Well, then why you get all the chests in the crypts? It's because I'm not coming back to the crypts. In fact, I don't think you can come back inside, so it feels like a waste to not grab these. Because the other ones are still sitting around, I'm just not gonna. But I still have the option to. But the ones in here, that'd be waste. Oh yes, all that gold and jewels, and I only take 2,000 florins with one handful. One reach of the hand. Over beams, under stone. Yeah, I don't really get why they have an enemy subtype specifically for seeking you out, making your hiding spots useless. Because they already do that. Well, maybe the idea with the Seekers is that they're looking in hiding spots even if they don't know you're there. You know, they're just double checking that no one is in there. Absolutely no one concerned about the man exiting the sewers. Cool. That also reminds me, I did actually look up, like, kind of a list of Leonardo da Vinci's accomplishments. One of them being his city planning skills, which I think they did mention, like, sewer systems that were ahead of the time. Yeah, he does genuinely have a pretty good list of accomplishments. I want to say it was probably Futurama that just made me think, oh yeah, you know, he's got the paintings and he was an inventor, but he didn't really do anything that you know, none of his inventions were successful. No, he's successful beyond being a famous painter that also dabbled in trying to invent things. No, he was ahead of his time. He was a brilliant mind. To no one's surprise, because no one but me was questioning that, I suppose. And even then, I wasn't really doubting it. It was just like, well, I don't know what he did, so what did he do? A lot. Oh, come on, you couldn't make that. Do I actually... Can I not make it up this? I don't think I can make it up this right now. Well then. I was going to continue the story anyway, so... Not too shaken up that I can't get this viewpoint right now. Because I know there was a thing we get later that makes our climbing better. Where did I get notoriety? Just... Where's the poster? Come on. I don't really get how ripping a poster off of a wall that most people can't see is helpful. Oh, hey, I'm near Leonardo's again. He's not the quest, but I will come back to him. I will come over and give him codex pages.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one! How exciting! This one's easy. You just move every other letter. Here.
4 pages deciphered. And I get... one health square. It's like filling out a heart container, I guess. With pieces of heart. Sometimes I get hidden blade upgrades, sometimes one single health segment. This is what happens when you don't know what the codex pages do. I mean, like lore-wise, you know, what do the pages do? I don't know. They just say stuff, and I just hand him Leonardo, and he deciphers them, and then sometimes cool things happen. But not always. If some of them are blueprints for, like, hidden blade upgrades, what do you think the ones that give me health upgrades say on them?
Best to get inside.
Probably
Scale
nothing.
The wall and... oh, that's not good. I'll never make that jump. Need to find another way. I remember you.
We need to go.
You never did apologize for knocking me over.
Now!
She didn't knock you
What
over.
to?
You were still on your 2 feet.
The water.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
I just learned her name, but apparently it's Rosa.
Get out!
Wait, where did she go?
Who wants to die first?
Out of our misery.
Where are we going? How about I do short knife fights? Yeah, I'm really not feeling any of these stats because I think the only one that seems to do anything is damage. Like speed and deflect, I have no idea what they do. And why I should care about any of them. Okay, stop. Now get away from Rosa. Okay, I think they're scared. Because hopefully the next game fixes this issue, because it feels like the only weapons I really have are the sword, which doesn't kill with its counters, or isn't guaranteed to,
What are you doing?
but it's easier to utilize. And the hidden blade, which it is harder to utilize, but is much more rewarding because of the instant death counters. I was gonna say critical hits.
Archers.
Like, I really can't figure out a purpose for having faster. I have no idea what deflect does. I should probably look that up on break. You know, on my planned break.
No!
Come any closer and I'll cut you to pieces.
I guess I could see speed as being like the I want to say length, and then I wanted to say duration. Both of those do not feel like the correct word. The size of my counter window.
Damn archers.
And I still think maybe deflect could be... Did you run the wrong way? Because when we're going the other way.
What are you doing? Hurry up!
I'm right behind you. I could go faster you weren't the one with the arrow in your leg. Yeah, I still think deflect is probably your ability to block. But I still have not encountered anything where I definitely could not block it before and definitely can now with a higher deflect stat. Well, that was a pretty long counter window there. So maybe that is what speed does? I don't know. I should stop talking about it because I will be looking it up later. Yeah, you said that.
Come any closer and I'll cut you to pieces.
You're still breathing.
Oh no! No! Just let me leave it be.
Yeah, let's not fight between two barrels here.
Well, you're certainly well fed.
That's not nice, Ezio.
You sono grossi.
Thanks for the axe.
Oh, you're getting closer.
Did Ezio point? Who's he pointing at? It's like he was supposed to be doing a "You're next" animation, but there was no one left.
Hurry up!
Sorry, I'm stuck in a crowd. Could have sworn during this part of the game I'm carrying her home, but I guess it's better she has her autonomy. Is that the right word?
Cristo, my leg.
Okay, speaking of, it's impressive you got this far with a arrow in your
Never
knee.
did catch your name.
Rosa.
Onorato, Rosa. I'm Ezio.
No.
What do you mean I know?
Can't go any faster. Seriously, elaborate, please. Ouch. Okay, sorry. Drop jet. Nope. Thank you. And I forgot that you could just grab people and do that. I don't think any of your stats matter as long as if you're capable of grabbing them, you can kill them. Kill them instantly by grabbing.
I'm getting out of here.
What are you doing? Come here.
Pick her up. I see the button prompt. Man, I'm gonna have so much notoriety to get rid of later. Or maybe it'll stop here, because now we're gonna get on a boat.
Hugo.
What's this?
Rosa's been wounded.
Us are here. We'll go the rest of the way in the boat.
Careful. Go! I'll deal with the guards.
Okay, I guess I'm not getting on the boat. Or gondola, I should say.
Don't you? Ah, nice try.
Actually, I could just throw you in the water because you're wearing armor.
Ezio, quickly!
Look out, guy with a box. I'm coming through.
On him.
Oh, not gentle push. Gentle shove in the water. Gently shove the man into his doom. Whoops. I don't know if I'm getting back up from here. Or I was too far from my ally. Okay. So I did remember that this game does have... It does track distance when you're supposed to be near someone. The problem is, I'm pretty sure for several games in a row, regardless of whether you're too close or too far, it'll give you the same prompt. Reduce distance to target. So sometimes it'll be like reduce distance to target, and You'd just be like, well, okay. Am I too close or too far? Because you say that for both. I got time to pick your pockets. Considering I fell in the water, I'm surprised that I was apparently too far from the boat. Because I didn't see it pass me.
They're all over the rooftops. Do something quickly.
Yeah, give me a moment. Whoop, don't fall in the water. Don't fall in the water.
You are not going anywhere.
You're going in the water. Splash. On the bridge. Those guys cheering? What, did this guy suck or something? Least favorite guard in town? Or city, I guess. I like how that guard over there was detecting me, but then he saw me pulling my knife out and was like, never mind, I don't see you. Get down. Not on the roof, stupid. Okay, I think next is over here. Yeah, see, reduce distance to target, but I think it's supposed to be telling me I'm too far. No, they're not. He very much was not. He's not doing a single thing. No, throwing knives. Target. Throw a knife. He's not dead. Now he's dead. Apparently it takes two. Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. I can fix this. All it cost me was my shit and bones.
Come, friends. I've fresh caught leeches today.
I don't know why this juxtaposition is so funny to me. This intense music and the gondola. It's doing some intense rowing action. Although I don't know if that's actually an oar or a stick, because I thought I heard somewhere that that's actually a stick, and they're not really rowing, they're just pushing off of the ground, because the stick is long enough to reach the bottom. Well, guess I'm going up here. Wait, who's the dead guy in the gondola?
He's dead, idiota! Say a prayer later!
Porco
I
demonio.
need to see... I need to see Antonio. Ah!
Be careful. Let me do it. Go and find Antonio.
Ugo, do what he says!
Qua l'ultimo arrivato dagli ordini.
Hey, wake up. We need help.
Where's Antonio? Make yourselves useful. Clear a space for her. Put her down there.
That guy just put his jug down on the table and it immediately got smacked off.
Where are we?
Oma, they've sent for help.
Thank you.
Rosa, what's happened?
Just get this out of me.
Soon. Let's have a look first. Clean entry and exit through the thigh. That's good.
Get it out!
Rosa, we must take care not...
Now!
Come vuoi. Tenetela. I'm sorry, piccola.
Sorry! Ficcatelo nel culo, you're sorry!
Go fetch Bianca and be quick. Help me with this.
How?
Take a clean piece of linen. When I remove my hand, press the cloth into her wound. Are you ready? Now! Bend forward.
I'm so
Work under
immersed.
pressure. She's spirited, this one.
Porca puttana!
Avanti! Get Rosa inside so that Bianca can close the wound. You'll be all right. The worst is past.
Ti venissi il cancero, brutto bastardo! A te e che la grandissima troia di tua madre!
Thank you. Rosa is most dear to me. If I had lost her...
I've always had a soft spot for women in distress.
So I've heard. Don't look so surprised. We know all about you, Ser Ezio. Your work in Florence and the rest of Tuscany. Good work, too. If a little... unrefined.
Then you know why I'm in Venezia.
I can guess. When you have a minute, come see me in my office. There's something we should discuss.
4,000 florins. I thought this is supposed to be like a shanty town. Where did they get 4,000 florins to give me for saving Rosa? They didn't. It came out of nowhere. Video game money.
Hey, prego. Can I offer you something? Biscotti. Un caffè.
What's cafe?
An interesting concoction brought to me by a Turk merchant. Here, have a taste.
A little bitter if you ask me. It just seems lacking somehow. I don't know. Have you considered adding sugar maybe? Or latte?
I suppose it's something of an acquired taste. Enough about that. Now where were we? Our failure at the Palazzo cost us dearly. It will take time to recover. No doubt Emilio will use this pause to strengthen his defenses and continue his oppression of the district. You may not share our motive, but I know you share our goal.
Why not gather your forces and try again?
To act in haste would only bring more losses. No, we must resupply and draw new plans.
Can ill afford to sit around and wait.
Nor would I want you to. Work with us instead. Already my men begin to mend today's wounds. Seek them out. They'll put you to work. The sooner you aid them, the sooner we can strike.
Molto bene, messere. I accept.
It is the right decision.
$1,500 florins just for talking. Wow. It's no wonder I have so much money. Then I go right back in? For the sake of information, let's not do that and go talk to people who are outside. Alright, press the wrong button.
Rosa. You seem to be healing well.
How are you finding Venezia?
It has its charms. But how do you deal with the smell? Que schifo.
So? What brings you to me?
I was hoping you could help me with something.
And that would be...
I want to learn to climb the way you do.
Oh. Va bene, I can do that. Well, I can't, but Franco can. Franco, muovere il culo! Show Ezio how to reach the top of that scaffolding. Begin in a hanging position. Then jump to the ledge above you. As you reach it, grab it with your hand and pull yourself up. There. See how it works?
I think so.
Only one way to find out. Try for yourself.
Grabbing it with my hand? Never thought of that. I thought I would have grabbed it with my teeth. Oh, I gotta hold the shoulder
Jump,
button
Ezio.
to jump. Yeah, see, now we can climb a bit better.
Grab the ledge at the height of your jump.
There we go.
So? How did I do?
I've seen better.
Ah, you wound me with your cruel, cruel words.
All right, Smargiasso. Let's put your skills to the test.
I'm all ears.
Meet me in front of the Frari.
Was that the viewpoint I was trying to do? Probably not. And she's gone. Quest over. Monkey see, monkey do. Yeah, so now we can do that tower I'm gonna do.
Nicely done.
If I can remember where it was anyway. We can also just do it whenever. It doesn't have to be a gap we can't make. I don't know if it's any faster, but you know, it gives me a little more control, I guess. Oh, dang it, I should get the poster. Where is it? There it is. And in Assassin's Creed 3, they make that an automatic thing. Which is probably why I feel like the climbing is better in that game. Let me just get these posters. Okay, I wanted you to leap straight up, but fine, grab the wall. It says it's on this level. But it isn't. There it is. Well, that should be enough notoriety lost that I can move around comfortably. Not be annoyed by guards. Okay, that's definitely not the tower I was doing before. But it's a tower, so I might as well get it. And then I should go on break, because my alarm did go off. So I think now I can... Well, was going to do the jump there. And then I climbed up. So, oh well. Didn't need it. I just thought I could have saved a little bit of time. But since I went up anyway, it's like, well, I would have wasted more time trying to do it the way I wanted to do it. Jeez, we still only have half the viewpoints in the game, so Venice must be huge. But we'll have to explore it when I come back. Okay. And I'm making sure I'm unmuted because of that dream I had last night. Where are we going? Over here? Is this actually where Rosa went? Nope, back at this place. I got turned around. Oh, look, a poster. Look at the poster. So I did look it up. I looked up what small weapons are good for in this game. And, basically nothing. Basically, they're just your speed weapon. And once you get faster swords, I don't think that having a dagger really matters. Like, even the wiki said that they're really its purpose is it's good at quickly taking out groups of enemies, but only if they're the weaker enemies. Which I feel like at this point in the game is definitely not guaranteed to really happen.
Don't let them get away.
So it really doesn't seem to have a point to having long swords and, well, not long swords and short swords, but a sword and a dagger. Because I have the hidden blades if I want, like, raw speed. And in this game, you don't have the use of throwing knives with your dagger. No, you can't see me. I'm in here. Now you're in here too. I think I got turned around again. Shoot. Nope, no, not off the roof and not the roof itself. I want the wire. Get on the wire. And I looked at the stats, and I was pretty much correct. That the stats mean exactly what you think they would mean. Speed is how quickly you swing the weapon. Damage is, of course, is damage. There's no other way to interpret that. And deflect is your ability to block, which I think they also said it affects your counter. I'm not really sure about that. Maybe my theory was correct about, like, brutes have that one attack that if your deflect is not high enough, you cannot counter it. Oh, it's a guy on the roof. When people aren't allowed on the roof. Oh, it's this guy.
Ben trovato, Ugo. What's the trouble?
You and Rosa managed to escape from Seta, but the others were not so lucky. Emilio's captured them, and now they await execution.
Do you know where they're being held?
I know they're still in the district, but beyond that, no. You'll have to look for them.
I'll have your brothers back here in no time.
Breakout, I love that game. You know, with the paddle and you're breaking bricks. It's not called Brick Breaker. It's actually called Breakout. Really should be called Brick Breaker though. That's more catchy. Let me get this poster. What am I doing again? There's blue circles. I just gotta go to the circles. Oh wait, it says in the star menu. Free the captured thieves. Okay. You know what? You know what I think of you? That's what I think of you. I'll give you money, but I will throw it on the ground. Excuse me. Hey, how about instead of leaving, I throw money around?
Oh yes, money. That's more like it. Oh yes, that's money. More like it. Go.
I think I need all 4 of them to move out of place, or else they won't be happy. Have some more.
Oh yes, money. Quattrini. Oh yes, money. Now that's more like it.
I only threw 10 florins down. What is taking them so long to pick it all up?
Now that's more like it.
Okay. They're not gonna move. Or at least that last guy is not gonna move.
Listen to them squeal. Pathetic. It's no wonder their master hides.
Where is Emilio? I'd like to be rid of his trash.
Are they just gonna leave, or are they patrolling? They leaving? What about the other red circle? Ah, shoot. And you can't lure people to your hiding spot until Assassin's Creed 3. So I just blew doing this stealthily. Or maybe not. Seeker is not a very good seeker, apparently. Reminds me of Quidditch in Harry Potter. They have the, like, the... Isn't that one of the... Wait, is that one of the balls, or is that one of the players? I forget. I might have to escort them back. Don't they know the way? Isn't this their city? Aren't they supposed to know the place better than me? You guys following? You're not following. It's taking them a minute. Why can't that one guy make it up? What is he doing? Hey, what are you doing? Oh. You're running into a wall. Okay. That's what he's doing. Man, I miss having a hotkey for my throwing knives. Honestly, I don't like having a hotkey for healing. I'm not someone who feels the need for a healing hotkey. Like Fallout 4, I don't know about other Fallouts, but Fallout 4 does that too. And your default hotkeys is, I'm pretty sure it's the healing item. This name escapes me right now. What are they called? Anyway. And I tend to not do it because I like having all my guns on quick options more than having healing. Like I'm halfway to the name. It's like syringe, but like also I think like med something. Those two words don't combine well. No, I can't reach that. I can reach this. Oops. Oh, no. Oh. I was trying to go a little quicker, and I ended up costing me more time. You get down. What are you guarding anyway? It's just a freaking roof. How many people go up on the roofs? Your job is pointless. I mean, maybe not if they get, if Venice gets invaded, but I don't know. I feel like that's a thing where if you're under attack, then you send the archers to the roof rather than having them up there all the time. I don't know. Stim pack. There we go. I remembered it. Stim pack. Neither had syringe nor medi in it. Don't know what I'm thinking of then. Got taking all my throwing knives. Uh-oh. Well, I got down. Aura. Oh, wait, that's it. If I take a few more steps, I'm going to be in a restricted area. You can see how restricted it clearly is, with all these regular people walking around.
The markets belong to the people.
Let me just hide on over here.
Your crimes cannot continue. The people won't allow it.
Wow, they're actually leaving. How about I just, instead of killing that guy, how about I just buy a good time for him?
Hold a moment. I don't like the look of that one.
The markets belong to the people.
No, don't fight me. Do the
Emilio says he seeks
interact with courtesans.
all he really wants is
This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. I already paid the florins for the courtesans. Just enjoy. Have a good time. Do whatever. I don't care. Do whatever 150 florins does. Buys you with 4 ladies. I wouldn't know. Does 150 even divide by 4? I can't math. I'm trying to think, like, it goes into 75 if you do it in half. But 75 doesn't go in half as well, does it? And it becomes like, oh, I'm too far from them.
This way.
Hurry your feet up. Come on. Get up here. Guards are gonna yell at me to get down. My bird disguise isn't working. Or my bird impersonation. Up, they're gonna fight.
Qui, let's do it.
He had his hammer stuck in him. He died how he lived. With a hammer.
Let's go.
I think I lost a completely different but better train of thought when I was trying to remember the word for stim pack. I was talking about how I don't feel the need for a healing hotkey. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I grew up on Ocarina of Time. I'm used to going into pause menus to pull out my healing and then activating the healing. Like, it's not really that big of a deal to me. Can I take your money, please? Don't slide off the roof. Or we can do both. That's fine. I mean, I was actually hoping you would have, like, throwing knives or something. Oh, well. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Brotherhood gets rid of the healing hotkey. I think it stays. Now, maybe if I were playing on PC, I would have more hotkeys. Because, you know, games sure do like having all the numbers as your hotkeys. I wonder what the first game was to do hotkeys like Fallout 4 does hotkeys, where you get the same amount of hotkeys for regardless of whether you're playing on PC or console. I do not agree with PC supremacy. Maybe I should be stabbing them while they're distracted. Oh, they're gone. Yeah, I don't think it has to be that way. Like, I get that PCs can have better graphics, but I guess no one's saying, like, oh, well, games shouldn't optimize their graphics strictly around consoles. They should be able to be better on PC. Like, yeah. Fine. Stab them in the eyeballs. Heck, I fell over. It was the death of him. It's sad. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, I really don't think PC should have more... I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say it shouldn't have more hotkeys, because yeah, I think it's perfectly fine having like a map hotkey and a journal hotkey you know, hotkeys for different sections of your menu. But in terms of, like, quick actions, I don't like when they don't think of a way to have the same amount of quick access options for playing with a controller, I should say, because you can still play with a controller if you're on PC, but it would still have the same con of having less hotkeys. He said, having played Skyrim on PC for several thousand hours, actually. I think I'm actually at 1,000 hours. And that was mostly with a controller. Just because I like controllers better. It's under attack. No, I'm the one who's under attack. They're fine. Yeah, like Skyrim. Skyrim's one of those games where you don't get as many hotkeys if you're with a controller. What was that sound? Did someone die? They fall off the roof? It says 3 allies, 1 needed alive. I think someone fell off the roof. Sucks for him.
This way.
I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to succeed so quickly.
I aim to
You caught that quick?
I'll let Antonio know about our progress. Come find me later. I've got another job for you.
What sort of job?
Meet me near the docks, and I'll explain.
Molto bene.
Okay, now there's another one down there. Imagine being one of those rooftop guards and you shout at someone to get down and then they jump off the roof like that without even knowing that there's hay down there. You just watch a guy jump to his own death, but then it turns out he's not dead. I guess that's not really that interesting of a scenario. You basically just assume someone just died.
But let's see how you do out in the open.
On top of that tower then? Torno fra un attimo.
By leaps and bounds. I was gonna say like the moon landing. You know, one small step for man. That's not how that quote goes, though. There are no leaps and bounds in there, and oh, I just realized it's on the timer. Hey, this is the tower I was gonna do. That I did do. So they did intend for you to come back later with the climb leap. I just happened to do it sooner than the game. Maybe not meant for me to, because I was still able to do it. Like I didn't cheat to get up it. I just didn't do it as part of this quest. Wasn't I looking for this quest when I did that last quest? Which I was on when I came across this tower. So I almost followed the quote-unquote intended order. I just accidentally did the wrong quest. Can you give me 4 minutes to get up here? Plenty of time.
So?
Looks like you've learned all I have to teach you. I'll let Antonio know of your progress. Finish your other tasks. We're almost there.
Okay, I think that's a new one. That's a not returning to the guy who's waiting for me to finish other tasks. Quest. To finish that thought. Because I almost left it hanging. Whoop. Almost ran right into those people because I was looking at my map. How about I run up here so I don't run into people? Swing on the potted plant. Oh, it's the guy down there. He's on the other side. There he is.
Rescuing my brothers was more than just an act of charity, Ezio. The men you freed will play a vital role in the weeks to come. Just ask for their help, and they'll join you.
And once I have my little band of thieves,
Send them towards a group of guards, and they'll create a distraction.
opening the way for me.
Exactly.
Saves me from having to bloody my sword. I like it.
Exactly. Now I'll tell you what to do with them. Antonio's plan calls for a bit of deception. We're to imitate his archers, which means we'll need the armor that they wear. A shipment of the stuff has just been loaded into chests and now awaits delivery to Seta. Loot the chests and retrieve the outfits. When that's finished, I'll need you to fetch me a boat as well and bring it back here. We'll use it to move our men into the palazzo undetected.
Consider it done.
Clothes make the man. Okay, so I just gotta loot the chests. Sounds deceptively simple.
Now, don't be shy. I only aim to hear.
Let me grab that poster. Apparently I can't go this way at this current point in time. It's on my map though, so I should be able to go there later. I think they gave the water on the map its own texture, but the texture is the same as when you don't have the map at all.
Whatever's on his mind, it must be important.
Okay, so all I gotta do is hire these guys, target those guys. Wait, no. Those guys? Those guys. And we're away. I think those guys are in front of a codex page. And then those other guys don't have to care because it's not their post that I'm breaking into. I don't care. And I'll deftly climb away. Deftly climb away. Yeah, climbing normal is definitely faster than jumping the whole way. Now, which one of those is closer? That one. Oh, there they go. Thieves still distracted. I think technically there's still my group right now. So I think there's a possibility of them coming back. Never mind. They've been lost. Ouch. Okay, is this the right place? Right there. 4 guys standing in front of a box instead of carrying it to the place it's supposed to be. Definitely feels like those moments where they're just like following protocol. It's like, no, we can't move it. We got to get the guy who moves things. He has to be the one to move it. We can only stand guard while we wait for the guy who's supposed to move the box. Put that armor in my pocket. And then here's the third, which I think my other group of thieves just ran past. should be the right group.
All yours. Have fun.
I'm gonna hit the hay. What? What did he say? Something about flowers in his t-shirt? Oh no, I lured away the wrong guards.
That's my lucky day.
He's gonna see me. Well, at least I didn't get desynchronized. Oh, crap.
Wait for a slip.
Thanks for the knife. Anyone else?
Don't fall for false openings. Please, what have I done?
Okay, can't grab that guy.
I've got to get out of here.
Can't regular attack that guy. I think these guys are advanced guards. And then just some guy with a knife? Wait, what? I don't think that's a city guard. Freaking Peter Pan over here. Oh, was that the sound of my armor breaking? I think that guy's sword was invisible for a moment. Owie! Just got ow! Shot in the shoulder with an arrow. Stop throwing projectiles at me. I don't have any. I mean, I have throwing knives, but they're not very good. Oh, stop. Oops. I fell into the water too, but I'm not wearing metal armor, so I can swim. I think there was actually a video game where, like, if you knocked an armored opponent into the water, they would come out of the water without armor. Or maybe I'm thinking of a video I watched where they talked about that as an idea. Because I would hope that if someone fell into water wearing armor, they could hold their breath long enough to remove enough armor to be able to swim. Oh, jeez, I got a lot of notoriety from that. You get down. I'm taking a boat. You can't catch me. Row the boat gently down the canal. Hastily, 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 hastily. Something that rhymes with canal. I think it kind of shifts to the left because of the way it's propelled, because of the way you row it. Got off the boat, leaving for the leaves.
Molto bene, Ezio. This is exactly what we needed. I'll let Antonio know you finished the job.
Okay, so now what I want to do. I think there's just the one quest now. So I will go do the one quest. I should grab these posters. I still can't go over that way, okay.
No need to be shy. Come forward.
Man, considering that I get like 10,000 florins whenever Whenever money goes into the chest, what do you think Claudia does with all that money? Because apparently I can't just keep it. It has to be stored in a chest. But the chest has capacity, so what happens if Claudia's money starts to fill up too much? Where does her overflow go?
Ah, Ezio. I was hoping you might return. I want your advice on something.
Of course. Tell me what troubles you.
Emilio has turned some of my own men against me.
Bribery and blackmail, is it?
Yes, and we cannot strike until the traitors are dealt with. They're still somewhere in this district, keeping tabs on us and reporting back to Emilio.
Not for much longer, they're not.
Identify and kill the traitor thieves. Sorry, I read the wrong part. I've been reading the titles, not the descriptions. Cleaning house. I forgot what it was for a moment. Where's it? Oh, right, it's up there. Gotta get the poster. Poster!
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You remind me of cow dung. Dropped from a high tower. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I think I have to use Eagle Vision here. Probably help if I were up on a roof.
Bring me your sick and wounded.
Oh, I have one more poster. Yeah, it definitely sucks not having the radar available when you Eagle Vision. Oh, I found them?
I only aim to heal.
Normally it says when you find a target. They're on the boat. Sorry, ship. Sorry, I gotta kill you traitors.
God, mother must have been an ugly whore.
Owie. Okay, I'm not putting up with this archer shooting me this whole time while I wait to be countered. Or wait to counter.
Where? There. On him.
Did he just go where and then immediately go there because he discovered me shortly after saying the I lost him dialogue? Keep looting, come on. Poison. And 5 lords. Useless. Wow, so much for these, whatever those are, posts. I could have hopped across, but nope. Swimming. That's what Ezio felt like doing. Oh, you're the tailor. Can I? You have new bags yet? More pouches? No.
Of course, I understand. Ciao then.
Are you? Is this room really just chests? No codex page? Right, that slope back there that I just went up. Completely random thing, but that slope reminded me of how, like, you know, I never use terrain tools in games that let you build stuff. And I meant to do that with the household I made in Sims yesterday. Like, I wanted to try to build their house with some hills on the lot. Add some inclines and stuff. Which I feel like is really hard to do when the area around you isn't also, like, hills. Oh, look, there he is. Because, you know, if you just pick, like, one of the vanilla lots... Oh, they found me because I knocked the loot out of that guy's hand accidentally. Like, if you do it in one of the default ones in, like... What is it called? Oakcrest? Or Willow Creek? Because everywhere around you is not hills, I feel like it stands out more and doesn't look as good. But I wanted to at least try. And then I decided I was gonna actually make a you know, have a household that has like farm stuff, because I still haven't really utilized that stuff yet. And then I just couldn't because I needed the flat ground for my cow. So it's kind of dumb how that works out, isn't it? I'll get it later. I'm not even really sure how I would incorporate a hill into, like, a house. It's like, what are you expected to do with terrain tools when you're building just a regular household? I feel like that's stuff that really should just be baked into the lot itself, so it looks natural. I don't know. Just in general, I wish I was better at making houses in The Sims, because I can never come up with, like, good layouts. Always end up just making, like, an L shape, because it's easier to put roofs on that. Which is really the thing that stops me from trying to be creative with the shapes of my houses. It's like it's hard to get the roof to look good. But I also just don't use diagonals, and that probably is a detriment as well. Oh, I found them and didn't realize it. They're on the other side of this building. I would fast walk, but I don't want to pickpocket these people because they'll get mad. No, it's not you. Are they up on the roof? They're up on the roof. There he is. Hi, buddy. Thanks for the money. Alright, well, I guess that's it, because I did say I was going to end after that quest, and that was the end of that quest. So, what is there to do right now? Excuse me. Because I will continue to get, like, I'll do the assassination contracts, get the codex pages, or the viewpoints. Maybe there is one more city, because I'm pretty sure there's stuff that is... Maybe it's the stuff over here where it's like, it's on the map, it's definitely over there. I just can't get to yet. Which is kind of good, because it narrows the scope of the things I have to do between streams. I mean, not have to, but am gonna do, because it would be tedious to watch. Because honestly, it is a little tedious to play. Because some of it is kind of repetitious, especially because you can't fast travel back and forth between, like, sorry, I bumped the mic stand, but you can't fast travel to these, which is where you start the contracts. You always have to run back to them, and that's really the part that makes it tedious, is running back to the start of missions. So there's another codex pages, there's another viewpoint. Really not a lot to do. I mean, the contracts there tend to be a lot of contracts. But it's like, what, 2 viewpoints, 2 codex pages, and then however many contracts? And then this is just back to, yeah, that's back to Forley. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an idea of what I'll be doing off screen. There's not even a crypt to do. I mean, I guess I already did them. Like the Templar one, at least. Which was here, right? So, we'll probably have to wait. Actually, now that I think about it, do all of the cities get bigger as you progress? Because I think in the database, if I go to locations, like Florence. Okay, two of 2 tombs. 1 of 1, 1 of 1. Okay, so Venice has 2 more. So Venice will be getting bigger because we can't access those tombs yet, unless they show up after you do the viewpoints. If that's the case, then I'll start next stream with those, but yeah, whatever. I can shut up now. Thanks for watching. Had to check the day. Thanks for watching. See you Friday for more. Where's the end button? I can't. I labeled these. I changed the names of them so they're not just end 1 and end 2. And then I still struggle to find it. Bye.